Before I talk about what hypnotherapy is, I'd like to talk about what hypnotherapy isn't. Because many people have misconceptions about hypnotherapy based on what they've seen on television. It isn't someone walking into a room and the hypnotist snaps their fingers and then the person falls under their spell. That's hypnosis. By using hypnotherapy, we're not going to make you think that you're a ballerina, for example, or that you will cluck like a chicken. This is stage hypnosis, not hypnotherapy. Many people have some very wacky ideas about what they think we can achieve using hypnotherapy. For example, they think that we can make people believe that they should go out and rob a bank. Or that people will believe they can fly like Superman. People often have an idea that we will be able to get them to tell us their deepest secrets during a hypnotherapy consultation. None of these things are true. You will not tell us any secrets whilst in an hypnotic state, any more than you would whilst not in an hypnotic state. What is hypnotherapy? It is simple and straightforward. We will invite you to sit in a very comfortable chair and we will talk to you. By talking to you, our objective is to get you very relaxed and comfortable, from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. And in that very relaxed state, we will make positive suggestions to you. Our subconscious mind controls many of our physiological functions automatically. For example, if you were to see something that frightens you and makes you afraid, you may notice almost immediately that your heart would start to beat faster. Many of you will have experienced this. Your heart is beating faster simply because your subconscious mind has become aware of the danger and is preparing you to either fight or run away. Whilst in this hypnotic state, you'll most probably be more relaxed than you've ever been before. It's a very similar sensation to just before you fall asleep. And in that relaxed state, we simply suggest to you positive ideas that we have discussed together in a way that your subconscious mind can understand. Usually, during the hypnotic state, we will not be asking you any questions, but simply making suggestions to you. Hypnotherapy is very effective at bringing about behavioral change. The interesting thing that most people discover after working with us is using hypnotherapy, change takes place almost without you, the client, noticing. And by that we mean this. Let's say, for example, someone had the first of many large glasses of wine every time they came back from work at 6 o'clock. Now, using most conventional types of therapy, the idea would be to suggest to that person that at 10 to 6 they think about not having a drink, or they think about something else to at least distract themselves. We don't do that in hypnotherapy. We want the change to come about easily and effortlessly. So what would happen would be at 6:30 that person might notice they hadn't had a glass of wine, and in fact did not feel like one at all. You see the difference in approach. One is change noticed on reflection. The other is change being anticipated. It's important to understand that your subconscious mind learns patterns of behavior from what you actually do, as opposed to what you think you ought to be doing. So you can see there's often conflicting ideas and strategies between the conscious and subconscious mind. You know what you ought to do, but you find difficulty doing it, simply because over time you have repeated the pattern of behavior over and over again, and that pattern of behavior has now become either a habit or in fact completely automatic. Hypnotherapy helps your conscious and your subconscious mind to think in the same way in order to make the changes that you want to achieve. So your subconscious mind learns from what you do, but also it is there to protect you. However, its idea of protection is very simplistic. If you don't like interviews, for example, then your subconscious mind is likely to make you anxious in that situation. In fact, it can make you anxious at the thought of that situation, and that anxiety may grow. Quite simply, your subconscious is in a way trying to protect you because the anxiety makes you think this isn't a good idea. The subconscious mind thinks that if you don't go to the interview, then it's achieved its objective. It's kept you out of the situation that makes you feel uncomfortable. So obviously, it's not a practical solution, but you can understand what it's trying to achieve. So we need to change the perspective of your subconscious mind so it works with your conscious awareness, so that you can be calm and relaxed during the interview and let the interviewer see the real you and not a nervous wreck. So when your conscious and your subconscious mind are working together, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Everything changes.